someone's past action towards you are really coming back to haunt them. And it seems like this is happening in phases. Whatever they did, they cheated, they lied, they were deceptive, they played mind games, they love bombed you, they caused you pain, they backstabbed you in some way, and they thought they were going to get away with it because maybe this is this person's behavioral patterns. They do this to everyone, or they just thought you would be an easy lick. They thought that you were not someone that needed to be honored. Maybe they felt like your energy came a dime a dozen. This person, because of what they did to you, they're now having to deal with legal matters, whether it's criminal, something as far as like property being seized. Some of them are getting put on child support. It really just depends. Someone's having legal issues because of what they did to you. And they also had an accomplice, a partner in crime, a wingman, someone that covered their bad behavior or even contributed to your pain, and that person's also getting it. If this was a love interest, they may have had secret accounts. They cheated on you, did things behind your back thinking that there wasn't going to be any repercussions. And if this person is still watching you, they're doing it through fake accounts because they're blocked off in some way. They don't have access to you, so they have to do it in a roundabout way. This person's betrayal towards you actually pushed you towards a fresh start. You're going to be able to move, buy a house, go to a new city, have a career change, leave a toxic relationship, find freedom again, find ways to love yourself again. So this person actually did you a favor, not knowing that they're not just going to walk away unscathed. In fact, in this person's mind, they're completely corrupt, and it's almost like they're going through mental issues because of what they did to you. This person felt like they'd just be able to walk away without anything happening. And I feel like they actually put themselves in a self-imposed prison where they can't forget about you. They can't stop thinking about you. All the signs around them keep pointing them towards you. They keep watching things that basically reflect to them what they did to you. And this person actually feels like dirt inside, especially if this is someone who's usually numb, or they usually have a substance or something that they can help, a distraction to distract themselves from what they did to you. They can't do that this time. They can usually escape their transgressions or the things that they do to others, but with you, they can't do that. This person did not know, with Indian warrior princess or prince, if you're a male, they didn't know that you come from like a very sacred bloodline and your ancestors are always closely connected to you. You give off this majestic, this fierce, noble, resilient type of energy. Your energy is very commanding, and you're royal by blood. You're very powerful by blood. And it seems like you're so powerful that even like demons and entities sometimes even work on your behalf, especially in situations where you are harmed in major ways. They sometimes summon things to kind of work on your behalf. So it seems like this person summoned death in their life. So someone around them is going to pass away, and it is a direct result of what they did to you. And this is going to be somebody that they care about truly. And if this has already happened, this person feels like you hexed them. They feel like you did something to them because they don't understand why they've had like this series of unfortunate events ever since they did you wrong. And whoever their accomplice is, their accomplice also has to pay. So it seems like two people here are paying dearly for the things that they did to you. Yes, they pushed you through transformation. They pushed you to go through a journey. They pushed you through a period of like awakening from a Kundalini rising, but it was very painful. This transformation came about through pain. If this was somebody that had a tendency of stepping out and doing things with other people, they may even be in the energy where they can't enjoy intimacy anymore. They can't even get it up. Or there's something wrong having to do with like intimacy, and it is a direct result of what they do to you. Some people don't understand that yeah, you can cheat and lie to someone, but you don't know what the repercussions are going to be. It may be that the next relationship you get into, you're not going to be pleased in all ways, physical, emotional, mental. Like this person, I don't know if impotence is the word. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But it seems like this person was like swiftly cleaned up from your life. It was almost like they were saged out of your life. You may have put up some protection. Maybe you prayed. Maybe it was your tears. But they were swiftly removed from your life. And this person may even go through like a mental breakdown. Or they may start having like obsessive, controlling, possessive thoughts about you, or wanting to control you, wanting to see what you're doing. It's funny. Someone who didn't want you initially is going to be to the point where they have no choice but to feel like they have to chase after your memory after you. They're going to want to see what you're up to. They're going to want to feel entitled to you. So yeah, two people are getting some major bad news in some way. One of them is they're just like an accomplice and they're getting faulted by getting involved in the situation. Like, they really should have stayed out of it, especially if this was a man, or let's say it was a man and their best friend knew what they were doing to you and they kind of just went along with it, maybe even encouraged and hid certain information. Yeah, I promise you they're never going to do that again. I promise you that, because the repercussions are going to be so heavy that they're going to come in apologizing to you. They're going to be put into despair so much that they're going to have no choice but to go back in time and try to rectify what they did. And a lot of what's happening is like unseen. It's like in their subconscious mind, in their dreams. It's like a lot of things that you can't prove. There's nothing to prove what's happening to this person other than their own thoughts, other than the things that they're seeing. They've honestly ruined their future in some way, and it actually helped elevate you onto a certain level. I feel like this person tried to put you in some sort of mental entrapment by keeping you bound. They may not have been doing literal spell work, but their manipulation was like a form of spell work. And now they're going to be having financial issues, financial problems, lack of equal give and take. Now they're going to get backstabbed. And here's God throwing an arrow towards this person's passion. They're not going to have any sense of creativity, no passion, and no, you're not going to enjoy all the finest things in life. You're not going to enjoy intimacy with anybody else, especially if they did something behind your back and like disrespected your body in some way. Oh yeah, there is a heavy fine to pay for that. So trust and believe. Yeah, they may seem on social media or they may seem like they're doing just fine, but no, this person is messed up in the head.